Chapter 3 The Boy Who Would Be Dead. And oh ho, dear reader, here we meet the saddest but most powerful child you've ever seen. A boy who is lame in every sense of the word, and yet who has evidently brought joy by the most frightening sights ever to scar the eyes of man or God. We see the chaos unfold with reckless abandon, and nary a care if any child should ever again sleep. The boy focuses intently upon what can only be the biblical angel of destruction outlined in the book of Revelations, and laughs. Clearly, the child named Tim is the most fearsome being here. One day, he will become the most powerful being in the cosmos. But for now, dear reader, his power sleeps. His mother is a tired and haggard woman who has learned to hide her terror when gazing upon the countenance of her enigma of a son. Come on, maybe some other day we'll buy you a nightmare doll. Not likely, though, she thinks. That thing is an ungodly abomination against the Lord. I can craft my own amusement, thinks the child privately. Craft it, use it, rule it. My power knows no limit, and nary a thing can stop me. Worlds will kneel, nations weep. I will laugh. His mother buys an onion. Bong, 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 and several more for good measure. By the chime of Scrooge's Cocoa Puffs alarm clock, it was closing time. And Scrooge doesn't have to be told twice. He closes up the books, downs the last few drops of his sweet peach spritzer, and makes sure everything is under lock and key, much like his heart and true emotions, the tragic character. Scrooge shuffles into the foyer, where Bob eagerly awaits him, champing at the bit to wrap him up snugly in his own fur-trimmed coat. The irrepressible sprite excitedly details his family's plans for this Christmas Eve night, unfazed by his meager lot in life and without a care in the world. Scrooge hates him. He hates him so much. I suppose you want all Christmas off, interjects Scrooge, not wanting to delay this annual song and dance of theirs any further. Bob hems and haws, nervously searching for the right words. God, just take it, snaps Scrooge, about to blow an artery. He can't stand that shit. Just be sure you're not so loaded up on Spam loaf and peas that you're late on the 26th. It's the Kowalski account. Scrooge exits, leaving Bob to gleefully don his threadbare scarf and beanie. And oh, dear reader, the excitement, the anticipation, the magic of the season. Ebenezer stops by a seedy apothecary, just one of several London backwater establishments enabling Scrooge's many and regrettable vices. Scrooge decides he's done enough of a good job today at foreclosing puppet theaters, or selling defective basketballs, or whatever it is he does, no one knows for sure, that he decides to treat himself to some dank barbiturates in the smoking den. He is, of course, too much of a miser to spring for the good stuff. Careful, Scrooge, who knows what that's cut with? Of course, if he played it any way but fast and loose, then he wouldn't be Scrooge.